Welcome back to the couch. You got your truth, the man right here. We got Big Worm with the perm with with the Tennessee Longhorn.
I had to cover that T up, man. That's kind of. I think somebody got it wrong. I had to cover that up a little bit.
Hey, so that's what y'all do, huh? That's how y'all do things?
Yeah, I guess so. Baseball team supposed to be number one in the country. Lakers pick them to win, and they first team out.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that here in a minute, though. We sure the hell is. And we got Big A, Big Walton Gamble. We got Nick Bishop, the creator of Braylon Bishop.
So we hey, you hear me?
Hey,
or is it a lie?
Hey, I guess you the co-founder of Reps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Big shout out to Cam Forte for letting me jump on board with him.
Yeah, we done. Yeah. Hey, but Nick be putting in work.
Yeah, one of the best head instructors in Texarkana, if not the best.
Hey. Oh, I ain't gonna say all
not the best.
There's some good ones around here. So
I don't know him, so I don't necessarily care.
I'll take my kids to the best stuff.
Yeah.
this is a good area. Blessed with a bunch of good instructors, so we all blessed.
Facts.
They had that opportunity, man. You know.
Again, they're not sitting on the couch, and I don't know them, so.
Good guys, good instructors.
You got to know the man who's talking right now.
So, Nick Bishop, the best hitting instructor in Texarkana. Hey, I gotta tell y'all a story though. This is a funny story. My brother may get mad, but I don't care anyway. We had this with old family deal Sunday. No Juneteenth / Father's Day type of deal. And of course, we did a whole bunch of, family stuff, like tug of war, kickball, and sack races and all that stuff. Of course, my team won everything.
I'm sure.
Yeah, we really did. We won everything. Because they say I'm too competitive. But anyway, it was time for the water guns and water balloons. Of course, I'm beaming everybody. People who didn't even imagine getting hit. Even my mama got it.
Oh man, dang man.
Everybody got it. Yeah, even my mama got it. Well, my brother wife, Faye. I don't know what she did to me, but then the other personality kicked in, and I beamed her in the head. So she was trying to run from me. Because I aimed just right. I aimed just right. And I caught her on top of the head. And of course, her feet went this way, her body went that way, and her ponytail went like 10 feet the other way.
But what you hit her with?
A water balloon.
I don't know if that was a water balloon.
Yeah. Hey, I knocked her whole ponytail off.
He was mad, wasn't
he? Because no, I didn't necessarily care who got mad. But that was hilarious. That's a memory that I'll never forget because that ponytail didn't deserve that. That ponytail did not deserve that at all.
Just to let you know, he just told the story. He don't care who you are.
I know. That ponytail. So, Faye, and your ponytail, I'm not apologizing to you, Faye. I'm apologizing to that ponytail because I ruined it.
You didn't ruin it.
I ruined it.
Faye, Miss Faye gonna buy you a new one.
I ruined that ponytail.
He gonna buy you a new one.
Like a wet mop at the end.
Boy,
that's funny.
And then we took pictures. I said, well, y'all wait, let her put her ponytail back
on. Ponytail.
But yeah, that was a good time Sunday for me and my family. Especially the ponytail.
Boy.
R.I.P. to the ponytail.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the ponytail. Now I did, because we had like a little family group text deal. And I did start a GoFundMe for a new ponytail. And some bobbing pins. See, she had some bobbing pins, they would never fell out. She had a little baby drawstring on it that wasn't tight enough.
I thought the way they did stuff like that these days, they didn't come out so easy.
Well,
take some force.
Well,
that's why I asked you what you hit. Hey, what I asked you what you hit her with?
I just with a water balloon. But I had some of that reps training.
Nah.
So you want your kids, to have a good old warm and can hit a bullseye. You take them to reps.
Yeah.
That's some of that reps training. So, but yeah, that way, reps.
That's a but that's a proven thing. Man. It takes reps to get better.
Yeah, you want that bullseye? Hey, go to reps. Reps gonna get you there.
Reps gonna get you there.
Anyway, so man, I gotta give a kid a shout out, man. He got a major Power 5 offer the other day, and he was his first. We won his first D1 offer, but it was his first Power 5. Caleb Hackerman.
Second one.
Yeah, I seen.
The second? What a Power 5 he got?
Texas Tech.
I forgot about them. Dang, I guess so.
Lineman from
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it. Congrats to him.
So shout out to him to getting his second Power 5 offer from Baylor the other day.
Yeah.
They called me before they put it out there, and they were like, "You sitting down?" And I knew when his daddy called me to tell me something like that, I know he's got something.
Yeah.
And because they let me know that, because they were just leaving the camp, and then they offered him and a few other kids down there, and actually they weren't pressuring him to commit, but they were like, "Hey, the door's open. You can commit right now if you want to."
Of course.
Yeah.
I might would have said, "Hey, I'm a bear." What's the hand called? That thing? I would have been a bear that day.
See, but I remember when he was in the 8th grade.
Sickle.
I told his dad when I first seen him. I said, "That's a D1 lineman." He said, "You think so?" I said, "Yeah. Look at him. Like, he's in 8th grade, 6'4". Like, he's gonna get bigger. He's long, and so he's a tackle, and."
And the good thing about it was their evaluation of the player,
Mm-hmm.
not a phone call, not a footage. He was actually there.
They got evaluated.
And
So he'll be a junior next year.
Okay, sweet. Then. What's his dream school?
I haven't said to know what his dream school is.
No, he's not senior.
I don't necessarily believe the kid even because he was his 9th grade year playing football was his first year ever playing football.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't think he
'cause he
never
went to
imagined
Red
himself
League,
to
didn't
this
he?
point.
Yeah.
The minute I seen him, I told his daddy what he was.
Yeah.
And it's all just falling in line. And if you ask me,
That's awesome.
he'll get many more to come.
In this day and time, you can be a fan of a school, but you really can't really just have a dream school.
Yeah.
Once it start happening,
Yeah, once you start happening,
gotta be fit.
who wants you got to fit, and who wants
Yeah,
really
yeah.
wants you.
Mm-hmm. Because Landon's dream school, believe it or not, was Miami, but he wasn't gonna be, way down there. That's the main reason why he wouldn't go to Ohio State.
I think Stars Island was really his dream
Because
school.
the Ohio State trip for his family would have been far.
farther, yeah.
Yeah, so he was like, well,
Florida offered they
Yeah, I know.
coming through, man. That's one thing we discussed.
Yeah,
The
who can get to you?
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
We didn't think he was gonna play mostly, first, and at the time Todd was coming home when they would, was playing away games. That's why I told him. I said, once you there, you there.
Yeah.
yeah, ain't no coming.
Just
coming
can't leave games
on
coming
weekend.
You're ready,
You can come from Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't come from Gainesville though.
But anyhow, so shout out to Big Hat for them offers, for that offer, and I'm sure again he gonna get plenty more.
I thought he was a senior this year.
No?
No.
And see, like with me, as far as my opinion on him, his potential is to the roof because this only be his third year ever playing football.
Yeah.
So if you ask me, he only gonna get better.
Well, you know what the beautiful thing about it, because he didn't play so young, there's not a lot of wrong habits. You
Exactly.
can kind of you can mold him
Yes.
the right way, because you can get a lot of bad habits.
You can
Playing a lot of football
There's a lot of
already.
bad teachers.
Yeah.
Unless you go to reps, you go to reps.
You go to reps.
You go to reps. Hey, reps gonna teach you the technique on how to hit a baseball,
I appreciate
how to hit a
it.
softball, and all that good stuff at reps.
I promise you, Nick got more gadgets about hitting than anybody I know. No, for real. He break out some stuff. I'm like, man, what he finna do with this? And now, then you understand when he done with you, you understand. Like, I get it now.
You'll think he Dominican, huh?
You gotta see him standing on top of the tie. Kids be way up there, but hey, it worked. It worked though.
Right.
Trying
Man,
to lay a good foundation down.
Yeah, hey, and I be telling the kids, the kids you work with, without those, stay on the tie, because they be.
That definitely helps, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to fall.
You don't want to
Keep that
fall.
balance.
Keep your balance.
but I want to talk about, of course, you deal with her, our girl Kari. Man, I don't think people actually knows what they be watching when they watch her.
Special, man.
Yes,
She's special.
that's a special talent because her aunt sent me yesterday. So Kari got selected to play in this Arkansas All-Star deal. It's the best of Arkansas. I'm not quite sure where they playing
at.
Top
juniors and sophomores or something.
But no, people would probably say, some people who don't necessarily know how good she is and some of the things she did this past year. Oh, she played in the lower division in Arkansas.
That's what they think. She go do it on the showcase top.
But she do it on the showcase at the top. What he just said, the top level. Well, it's an all-star deal with some of the best in Arkansas. The best in Arkansas. And ain't nothing changed. Like, her team was down 4-1 yesterday. Carr gets with the bat, base loaded. Well, let's say they won 5-4.
She hit number 15.
She hit a grand slam.
20 for the year.
She hit a grand slam.
That's elite. I'm serious.
That's special.
Yes.
Nick,
she got some stuff you can't teach, man.
Yeah, Nick, would you say she, for overall, I mean, out of the air, would she be one of the better hitters, gender biased?
Man, I can't. Yeah, I'm being biased, but and I don't watch a lot of softball area wide because I'm always in the cage. But man, if there's anybody out there that's which I think the Ray girl, she can swing it too. I've seen some videos of her.
Okay.
Charles Ray girl, she can swing. I don't know her first name. She can swing it.
The Kai?
Yeah, she can swing it too. But Car is special, man. I'm serious. That bat speed is. I make sure I be behind that cage, that L screen when I let that ball go. I can tell you that, brother. Yeah.
I mean, this is not only that though. Just like even her. See, I think a lot of people just think because that's all we talk about. It's like the home run she hits, but you got to see her on defense. Like she's just as special on defense as she is at the plate.
And humble. You'll never know it. Real humble, man. If there's some little girls out there looking up to a softball player, she'd be one.
She'd be the one,
Keep your eyes on her, man. She's a good, humble kid. Can't get a word out of her.
Like, ain't no doubt she's gonna go to a Power 5 school. If she don't, I don't know who the hell is a Power 5 talent. If she ain't. Yeah. But I'm willing to bet a whole lot that she's gonna go to a Power 5.
And being that she's going to a junior season, I mean,
I know, right?
Good Lord.
When she goes to reps, hey, if you want your daughter here like Carr, take her to reps.
Shout out to Dr. King.
But man, she's a very dope talent. And regardless, male or female, she may just be one of the best athletes, period. Sure. Regardless if it's male or female.
Yeah.
And regardless male or female, she may be the best person in this area that's swinging a bat and got a glove on.
Legit.
Man.
If you could compare her to some of the boys on what they did in their game versus what she did, she is the best around here.
Yeah. She impacts the game more. From what I see, she probably. I mean, you take her off her team.
You take her off her team.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing. I'm not gonna throw down anybody else on ass down state champ team. Yeah. But there's a lot of girls you could have removed, and they still win state. Yeah. You take Carr from that team, they don't even make it.
Nah.
And that's just being honest.
Yeah.
Like they do not make it to the state game, and they damn sure ain't gonna win it without her.
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
And like I said, no.
I'll just say like this: if I'm a coach, she would never beat me. It got to be the rest of them have to beat me. I'm putting her on.
She's a good leader too, man.
Yeah.
She good on the field, leader.
You could tell.
She don't talk outside, but she makes sure everybody in the right spot, and she's keeping girls up.
Yeah, you can tell by that.
Man, she is.
She showed that up here when she was up at Demeanor and Personality. Shows that she's a real. She about business.
Yeah,
she about business.
She mean.
Hey,
no, she don't talk it out.
Some of the greats that ever play sports, that's what they say about them, man. They mean.
Hey, what she will do? She'll TikTok though. She might not talk, but she'll TikTok.
Yeah, she'll do that.
she will TikTok. That's one thing she will do. But anyhow, shout out to my girl for up there, wherever she's at, with that All-Star stuff, and she out there clowning. But hey, let's get to some college baseball. We had one individual was bragging about his team. Bragging about his team.
Did I brag?
Yes.
I know he talking about me.
Yeah.
I didn't brag.
Bragging about
he
his
can say what he
team,
wanna
the fact
say.
that no, they made it, whatever. And he really thought they had a really good chance. And of course, Walt, we talking about, if it's gonna be like the Texas and Oklahoma, or Texas and Arkansas, or Texas and Texas A&M matching up in the World Series deal. But Texas A&M and Texas did match up, but didn't go so well.
That's the fact. That ain't the first time this year it didn't go well. We lost the first game.
That just mattered.
This did matter. This did matter.
First game didn't matter.
And that's why our pitching was terrible. And they parted ways with the pitching coach after the World Series.
Here's your excuses.
Who did it sound like? We need to lose that game so we get that coach fired. Who did that sound like, Walt?
I mean, I stand on what I stand on, but you ain't saying nothing about your pitching coach all year.
I watched it. I watched the game. But I did watch. I did watch the same two pitchers almost fumbled the game against East Carolina.
Well, he didn't say anything about that pitching coach all year. Now he want to talk
I wasn't
about
watching the pitching coach. I watched how they performed in the Soups and in the College World Series, and they didn't have good outings. The same two guys.
Let's just say this. Every time Texas is supposed to be good, they be overhyped.
What you mean? We made it 38 times to the College World Series. We got beat by a very good Mississippi State team last year who eventually went on to win.
So basically, y'all like Oklahoma Sooners in the college playoffs.
No,
you happy because you made it.
Except we don't want a lot. Wait,
you happy because you made it.
We've been there a lot. When last time Miami been there?
A few years ago.
And what they do?
We like y'all.
Well,
but I'm not talking about it because
we continue to get there.
I'm not talking about it though because
we continue.
If you they still playing.
We continue to get
Walt, there. Are they still playing, Walt?
No.
Is Miami still playing?
No.
So we in the same seat.
No. We are
the same seat. We both watching television.
Time out. But
with logos, we no longer belong to either one of our teams.
Our seats were a little closer to the front. He didn't even get on the plane.
Oh, just because you want to be Rosa Parks or something?
Oh, see, how you gonna sit there?
I mean,
our seats.
Are you glad because you were close or something?
We actually put the strap on and took off. You didn't leave the ground. We got there.
But are you still playing?
Hey, we ain't playing. We got there though.
Well, is baseball still going on?
I'm gonna use some stuff that you use.
Well, baseball still going on.
I'm gonna use some stuff that you use. This is how you talk.
Well, is some baseball still going on?
Yes, sir.
It's still going on.
Is my team still in it?
No.
Is his team still in it? So Walt, would you consider equal then?
Walt. My other team just got put out last night. So you know, see that? I had mixed feelings. I had mixed feelings a little bit.
Why would they be equal though, Walt?
Nick, I had mixed feelings a little bit.
I'm just saying.
Because I'm a closet Notre Dame fan. I had mixed feelings a little bit.
Hey, all he did was prolong his losing. You should have lost when we lost.
So if Notre Dame and Texas would have played.
They did play.
Or they did play. Who did you root for?
It was kind of tough, man.
I got
you. Hey, it was some dogs in that Notre Dame team. Texas, they weren't built like that.
So you just like Texas football?
No, I like Texas everything, but I'm gonna forever be a Lou Holtz fan, bro. I'm gonna forever be a Lou Holtz fan, so therefore I will be a fan.
So you're a closet Notre Dame fan.
I like the new Notre Dame coach. I like him.
Okay.
What you?
Okay. So now you got two teams.
No, I don't.
Basically, just said it.
I don't.
What'd you call that the other day?
Did he not say he root for them?
A fair weather fan?
Yeah, he a fair weather fan.
No. I said I'm a closet Notre Dame fan.
So that means here's the thing.
If a man buy a hat from a store,
you a fan?
I'm somewhat of a fan.
Yes.
But I'm a Lou. I was a Tony Rice.
But I don't want to hear no diehard Texas stuff no more than
Jerome Bettis. I was Ricky Waters. I was that type of fan.
I don't want to hear no diehard Texas stuff ever again.
Hey, I watched
it. No diehard Texas. He's not diehard Texas.
I'm diehard Texas.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You can't be.
What you mean?
Because you repping another school now.
Boy, I own a Ohio State hat. I own a lot of stuff.
No, you just said that you're a closet Notre Dame fan.
I was a closet. I mean,
was. Now you trying to say was. No, you are.
I am.
Yeah.
Not only hired this coach they just hired, they kind of got my attention a little bit.
So you're not a diehard Texas fan. Let's throw that out the door.
I'm a Texas fan.
You are a Texas fan, yes, not diehard.
Hey, they took the Cowboys.
Have you ever wore another college team hat?
You would never see me in that.
I wore a lot. I wore the O before. I wear the O. I wear this one. I wear
you
Texas
wear Oklahoma?
No, Ohio State. I used to have a clean Ohio State hat back in the day. Hey. I gave it away. I hadn't worn it.
Again, you're a Texas fan. You're not a diehard. It's different categories
of being fans.
I'm a
Texas fan, bro.
No, you're not.
I don't watch Notre Dame
And you got
football
that Tennessee,
much.
damn Texas. Tennessee, Texas.
No. Whoever bought this,
That's a Tennessee
I think
shirt.
it was a joke because that is a Tennessee
That
tee.
Tennessee, that ain't
That's
Texas.
a Tennessee tee. But I had to put the Bevo in front of it because this Bevo right here look a mess. Well, can't stand up straight.
Kind of like Texas baseball.
You know what, Donnie?
Looked at a mess.
Donnie, go run in I-30 right now. Go stand in the middle of I-30 right now.
Hey, Walt. I will say Arkansas looking good. They looked good yesterday.
All right.
No, don't talk to him about Arkansas.
I know, you know how. You know,
You being petty.
he a Fairweather fan.
You being petty. Hey.
He a Fairweather fan.
Stovall set records yesterday, didn't he? He had five hits. Hey, man, he be
Five.
swinging. Him and Caden Wallace, man, be swinging the bats, man.
Really, really good.
Just like that picture that Walt.
Connor Nolan.
Yeah, that wasn't any good.
You been watching baseball?
Lit.
Arkansas baseball?
Yeah,
all year?
lit.
Nolan
He's
been
not been pitching that good all year.
Noda.
Yeah.
he been pitching the last three outings. He was good.
Donnie, he just started doing that.
That's what I thought was gonna hold him back. That pitching.
Hey, but that's been the
Ain't
part
that what
that's.
I told you before we went in,
Yeah.
Donnie? I said that pitching looking suspect around there.
But they better close the door last night, man. My nephew, he closed the door.
Did he?
Yeah,
Hey, I missed
come
that
in, got a
day.
double play.
Yup.
Man,
the
talk
end of the
about
game.
you know that team. You know when Brethren growing up with them boys. Real quick, we talking about baseball.
All the
right?
express team.
All the express
so,
team.
man, it's got to be at least 5 kids playing in that College World Series that
Yeah.
play with
On that express team?
Yeah.
They must have went to reps.
They go
to
I tell
reps.
you what, Hunter Elliott for Ole Miss, that kid there, I think he threw against Arkansas the other night, beat him. Yeah, he was on that team.
Oh, yeah?
This kid on the Oklahoma team, one of the twins, Peyton Keegan, and then Arkansas got I think 2 guys, Ledbetter and Nick Griffin. That was on that team. That team that they played on, they went on to play with Sticks too, same bunch.
And then you got a team that's throwing second round. Tink was on that team too.
Tink was on that team. Yeah.
Man, his team was
they go
loaded.
to talk about them teams, man. That express team that they had, 10, 11, 12, 13, man, it was pretty dang on good. I ain't gonna lie. Won some big tournament.
So, man, say something about baseball, man. How is the Braylon Bishop doing, man?
He doing
Because
good,
I know
man.
how he's doing, but just tell the world how he's doing.
He doing good. He won 2 days ago. He had a double. Went 1 for 2. Had a double. We was both watching the game last night, so I hadn't talked to him. But he real excited. Chris Sale is rehabbing down for the Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
It's rehabbing, and he thinking Monday or Tuesday he gonna get a shot at it Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And Sale's a big lefty. That
Yeah, I know
come
about-
from here.
yeah.
I'm like, boy, he grew up on big league guys and especially lefties. And
He double sell.
Huh?
He
No.
don't-
He gonna play him.
He gonna see him?
Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Monday.
Man,
It's a chance. He told me it was a chance. That was a text.
He ain't gonna be able to
My
sleep at
last
night.
text. Boy, if he could hit off him, because he got to
He
hit
ain't
off.
sleep.
He got to hit off Matt Harvey,
Yeah.
who was rehabbing. I guess about 3 or 4 weeks ago,
Yeah.
a month ago maybe. And he got base hit off him. And he called me all jacked up about it. So
Man.
that's one thing playing and.
That's what you want, though.
Those guys, those
Yeah.
guys come down and rehab, and he get a chance, get a shot at him. You know what I mean? Of course, him.
His
You
hit.
think he ought to be in the big league now? You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Man, to watch.
Hey, Dad, what they waiting
Hey.
on?
Yeah.
I just hit him, Dad. They gonna call me up.
To watch the sequences and timing of his swing of how much it's changed, man.
Yeah. Well, I always told him, I said, man, you got to get out of there trying to hit a home run every swing, every pitch. Every count, you can't get out of it. You got to get out of that. And that's what's changed for him.
his barrel's quiet, man.
Just hand that eye coordination,
Yeah.
bat speed. I always been off the chart, man. But against elite guys, it's got to be flawless.
Right.
So he's trying to clean some of that up.
Yeah, it looked that home run. I probably looked at that hit, from the video.
He got that. He got that.
He got that one. It was. that
Yeah,
swing
because
was
he goes
beautiful.
reps.
He definitely put the
He
work
goes to
in.
reps. Hey, he didn't like Brother Bishop. Go on the reps. Call Nick Bishop. Call Nick Bishop or Cameron Fortet reps. Hey, we gonna get some plugs in today. Hey, Coach, don't your son go to reps?
My son go to reps.
You always say how Corey's son hits at 6 years old.
Yeah, my baby can hit.
That boy sure
Because he
can.
goes to reps.
Yeah, he can throw too.
Again, he got some stuff I can't. Yeah, congrats to him.
Yeah, man, what the-
fastest man.
Yeah. Well, no, he out his hand. He threw 46 for a
Yeah.
6-year-old.
Damn, well, you already throwing fast as you.
Him and Coach Nick have Uncle Nick. Him and Uncle Nick have a good time.
Yeah,
Boy, that boy can talk.
We fight for a minute, but we work it out. We get through it. That little team they got some good ball players
Yeah.
on the team too, man.
Speaking of that, hey Corey, is that Haymaker still? What are they doing down there?
They lost out early.
What?
Man, we saw it, man. I'm telling you, they played some games, man.
Whoa, so who
won
beat
it?
them?
That one team?
Traction Canes won it. Ended up winning it.
Okay.
Traction Canes 70, they ended up winning it.
So
They
what they out
out
of?
of Baton Rouge.
By Baton Rouge?
Oh, so you already knew they were, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Traction. Yeah.
Traction been around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So they have it pretty good.
They were good. But the team that kept beating the Haymakers called the Frost Falcons out of Tennessee, they were like 57-2.
Yeah.
Dang.
7-year-old kids.
Play it every
57-2.
weekend, man.
Come on, man.
Playing,
Hey, that's like the opposite of what
playing
Walt
8
team
games
was.
every
Huh?
weekend.
Hey.
Hey, that was the opposite of what Walt team was this year.
Hey, listen. But listen.
Walt team didn't win a game this year.
That's
Y'all-
not true. We won 2.
I know we talk
We won
about.
2.
I know we talk about how young.
Don't do me like that. We
Well,
won
you
2.
crazy. I know we talk about how young, for his baseball kids
That's wrong.
not being able to develop.
Yeah.
But I've seen probably one of the best developed kids, 2 of the best kids developed this early out of Katy, Texas, man.
Katy, Texas?
It was a kid from Venezuela.
Yeah.
Man, he was so nice, dude.
Really?
had to bring that up.
Smooth, bro.
He was smooth, Nick. I mean, Nick, it would just look like he belonged.
Yeah.
He got a bright future. Hey man, I'm talking.
My man, he had to bring that up.
What y'all don't talk around.
Got 2 different
He
conversations.
had to
going
bring that up, man.
I'm gonna give your team's props.
Hey, look
Y'all want to?
hey, look what he said. We won 2.
Listen. Like I told Walt, when he called complaining, you gotta coach him up. Walt, so did you retire after this
That's
year?
funny, man.
Walt, did you retire?
That's funny. Nah, I ain't quit.
Walt got a newborn. He can't retire.
Nope. Time to fix
Well, he better go to reps.
it. We do.
But man, that was funny though.
Last time we was out there, Cam and Parker got into it because I told Cam Parker taller than him now.
That's
Man, I hear a
crazy.
lot of short jokes coming.
Oh, man.
He let him bounce off. But, his girls really give him a hard time.
What is he like 5'5"?
He's short. I don't know.
Maybe.
Hey, little bowling ball.
Yeah, ain't nothing but muscle, man. His girl, they be wearing him out, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but he got softball.
He got him rolling.
Yeah, he got him
We got him rolling.
Yeah, he got them girls
So
rolling.
Very, very knowledgeable of the game.
Peel back. Who gonna win it? Who gonna win it? The College World Series.
boy.
Arkansas.
I don't know.
Arkansas.
They still come out of the loser bracket right now. They still down about they
Beat
lost
Ole
one.
Miss twice, though.
Ole Miss is
I
tough,
don't see Ole
man.
Miss
They
beating
came out of
them.
nowhere. Nobody expected.
They got hot.
They got hot.
late.
No, nobody
Yeah,
expected Ole
late.
Miss to-
Yeah,
They got
I agree
hot.
with that, yeah.
But see, the thing about Ole Miss, they burnt all their pictures up the other day when they played us. So you gotta start over. You gotta start in the middle
Stanford
of that.
surprised me going
Who?
0-2 Stanford.
Yeah,
they
well,
still
man,
in
they
it?
should have got beat by
they
Texas
went
State.
0-2.
Oh.
They should have got beat by Texas State though.
Yeah.
Them back-to-back home runs in the ninth, man. That was Steve Trout, but yeah, they should have lost in
Yeah.
the suit.
I don't know. Last night when me and Parker watched the game, I had to show him. I said, "That's how important it is to hit.
Yeah.
Hitting them gaps
Yeah,
count.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you don't always have to go over the fence, man.
No.
Like, gap baseball
Yes,
counts.
yes.
Good, hard.
I have
hits.
seen so many home runs though since been watching the Super Regionals to now. It's been a lot of home runs here.
So how many teams left? Is just
It's 4.
4? So it's the OU, A&M, Arkansas, Ole Miss.
Yep,
So is it now that if any one of those lose, they gone?
they're gone.
Nah.
Oh, you
Ole
haven't
Miss
lost
gotta
yet.
get beat twice.
Yeah, because it is double
Yeah,
elimination.
and Oklahoma has
Yeah.
to get beat twice.
Oh, so they ain't lost.
Nah.
Oh,
Them and Ole Miss.
That's why I said we got our back.
It's crazy if
against the wall
Oklahoma boys
We
and
don't have to
girls
beat
win that
somebody twice.
World Series.
Yeah.
before we can go.
That'd
Well,
be
the
crazy.
team that's got to get beat twice definitely.
It's a tough. It's a tough. Yeah, they got that.
That's
man.
hard.
Yeah,
Because that means you got to beat a team twice.
yeah.
Then you got to beat a team twice again
Yeah.
to win it.
Well, catcher gonna be pitching for us.
also, so does that one loss carry throughout?
No, it starts over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's still a double elimination tournament.
Oh, okay.
It's still you done, but you don't throw up a lot of pitching.
Man, a lot.
Yeah.
You don't throw a lot of arms.
They were showing.
That's,
you
that's everybody though.
But once you
Yeah.
lose though, but I mean once
That
you
losing
lose,
is tough.
that loss is tough.
I get what you're saying.
What's that guy that pitched for us last night? He did real good. He threw almost 92 pitches last night.
Dick, you got a question?
Hey, Dick, you got a question?
Dick was that day.
Dick was question. See, I go to reps.
No, I ain't did that.
Hey, what everybody just say?
That's a good question too.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. I called Nick I was like, man, who look better? He said, man.
Listen.
That's a good question.
He said, man.
I said for the record.
He said, man, no Corey hit little T-ball hits. He said, but they were consistent though. He said, but if I was there to pick one, if I was GM, I gotta take you. That's what he said.
Listen.
That's what he said.
I know Nick Bishop Green, but Nick ain't in the business to hurt nobody.
No,
Yeah, see, but in the conversation, me and him.
However, Nick was there, and to know if it was based off hits, and when they were hit, I won. He was throwing.
Yeah, but see, he was throwing you T-ball throws. He was throwing like he was Piston Brayton. He was throwing to me because I go to reps. See, I was built for it. He was throwing me like he was Piston Brayton.
Corey Jones, you sorry, man.
Hey, he was pitching me like he was Piston Brayton. He couldn't throw y'all balls like that. He damn could throw straight balls like that. He didn't have an underhand straight throw.
Did we ever get the basketball game going?
No,
they stayed away from Carson. They know better than Carson.
Yeah, leave him alone. That situation.
Carson's still young.
He might go back in. He might start thinking about his 18-year-old days.
All right, Mr. Bishop, for the books.
All
right. So, if you had to rank them three, who was going to be number one?
What three? Trey never swung. Did he swing? He wasn't in the competition. He may have got no swung.
No, he was in the competition.
That's how bad he did. You
forgot about it.
That's how bad he did.
You tried to do so bad he forgot.
You were throwing the
disrespect to Trey Corey because
you were throwing the no-no to Trey. He was throwing the no-no to Trey.
But Trey did have a bad day at the plate. When me and Duddy talked to private, I told him I thought that Corey had more hits, but I thought the Dunny swing looked better. That was my
amen, brother.
That's what I said.
Like
I'll take it. Hey, but
Corey got the job done.
Hey, but you don't get paid for swinging looking better. You win the game by hitting.
You do know why? You know why? Because they finna pay Aaron Judge a whole lot of money. That'd be me.
He finna get it.
See, I get the mega contract. You get like the 50 million.
He just having a hell of a year right now.
I get the 50. You get the 50
He almost
million.
first in. He ain't first in a lot of.
Yeah. But I put my bet in before I knew he wasn't in the lineup yesterday. So get in the lineup, Judge. I like betting on the Yankees, man.
Hey, again, you get the 50 million, I get the mega deals. That's different for me.
Listen, I'll take the 50.
And Trey get cut.
Who would you have? Who would you
No.
have for your DH?
I put Donnie a lead off. I had Worm and in the 3-hole.
Guess what?
I got both of them in the lineup. Somebody got to get on base for him to drive in.
Yeah.
Get on base himself.
I'm gonna hit behind the runner. I can do that.
Oh man, that's funny.
I need both of them.
You need them everybody.
I mean, because Trey wasn't getting on base. Trey was striking out.
Hey, but he did hit it though. He hit one time. He hit it.
That one.
You can tell the strength.
1 out of 20 balls.
You can tell the strength.
1 out of 20. 1 out of 20.
Nick was throwing a no-no to Trey too.
Trey swing like this. His arms don't be like this. It be like this swing in the back.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Oh, make sure he go back and watch this. So we leave here. I was like, man, you need to go watch the show. It was at 7:34. And you need to go watch that. So he was talking about him. Big pressure. I think he folded under pressure, Corey.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, that pressure was too much for him.
Man, all I know is I was not expecting that.
Okay, since you were asking questions, I got a question for you. In a 40-yard dash between them two, who wins?
I like to see that, man.
In a 40-yard dash,
I like to see that.
who do you think will win?
Here we gonna do Walt.
We can do it.
We gonna get together in 6 months. We're gonna train hard, and we're gonna give them what they want to see, Walt.
We got a lot of good
We gonna get
nice
what
tracks
y'all.
around.
No, Walt. We gonna give them what they want to see.
Hey,
We gonna train hard. We gonna get what they
Hey,
want.
because he got bad feet.
If you don't stop him, I'm talking about bad feet.
Hey, I gotta.
When he walk out of here,
Boy, my back hurt
what's
right
that?
now.
He be
Y'all, he
tiptoeing.
is lying so bad.
He be tiptoeing.
So bad.
He be tiptoeing. Watch how
he be telling people I got bad feet so bad. I think people really think I got so bad.
Hey, because he do got bad feet.
And then he do that at the end.
Hey,
no,
watch
no,
how
I know.
Like he's
no,
hurt.
I
Like
know.
he be hurting his feet to step all
That's
the way
a
down.
story. That's a story.
They got to give me 6 months.
6 months frame. So we're gonna make it a
So
day.
I have to embarrass myself.
So 6 months from today?
6 months from
on the
today.
day.
What would that
That be
be?
cool by then.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be a what? January?
Nah.
Well, yeah,
December.
Yeah,
Yeah.
close to it.
close to it.
Be a Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas.
I'll be ready. Wow. I'll be ready.
All right.
Well, I think he
deal.
go. I think.
Hey, let Morgan know
Corey
we'll
got
be ready
a
to
good first burst. I don't think he gonna catch him.
We're gonna see. hey, I got 6 months to prepare.
Yeah, I just start soaking them feet then.
Man, stop that, man. Stop that.
You gotta start soaking them feet now.
Hey, I wore some. Hey, man,
You gotta
I wore
start
my.
soaking those feet right
Let me
now.
tell you where he get this from. I wore my Hokas up here one time, and he looked at me. He said, "People who wear them got bad feet." I said, "No, they don't."
Hey, well, I got on something right
I
now.
know, we
I
can
got
both
a
have
bad
on
back.
that day.
No, but you gotta watch how he walk though. It's like it hurts him. Like as soon as he puts his foot down, he hip and swap the other foot. Because he be hurting his feet.
Well, that might speed him up then.
That's what you supposed to do, right? Put,
Hey, that dude be
I
lying.
guarantee you, if
Everybody.
Walt took his socks off, put his feet up here, we're gonna like take him down.
Hey, that dude tripping, man.
That boy foot might reach across this whole thing.
Toenails probably another color.
Come on, man. That dude was out of line.
It out.
I'm done.
Man, that's our first day be able to talk about the NBA Finals. Of course, I owe you lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever it is.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Not because I bet against him. We kind of like drew because his team was out in the first.
They tried to. Oh man, they might, man. I'm gonna go get y'all breakfast now. What do y'all want?
He did about
Who you like?
Hey, early.
He had
I
Dallas.
pulled the Mavericks.
Oh, okay.
Man,
Because I had Boston. I pulled Boston. He pulled Golden State. I should have traded with you, dude.
yeah, I told you. I told you.
He tried
I
to
get-
trade with you during.
Yeah, I
the
should've.
series.
I tried to know, but after the first game.
You did?
Yeah,
When
I should have traded. But the thing about it, though, since the Warriors did win, does that kind of dampers down
Katie?
Kevin Durant going to Golden State now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Because they won without him.
Yes,
the
it
first,
does.
before he got there.
They
He
need
left, then they win without him.
Yeah.
When
Yes.
they-
And he ain't sniffed it.
He ain't sniffed it.
When they won without him and he came, it didn't mean anything then.
Yeah.
And you can and people can't say that he didn't have nobody. Yes, he did. Because he just had Harden and Kyrie.
Yeah. So
Even though one of them
What-
didn't want to come to work.
what was gonna what was going to solidify him is he would have when he was up 3-1. That was the year they broke the record, right? For when they like 70 and 10, 70,
Yeah,
70.
yeah,
If he was up 3-1 on them, he could have took over the top spot as a player, and when he beat them.
Yes.
But instead, he gave it. He blew it and gave it to a down. LeBron was down 1-3, and came back and won it.
He
And
ain't-
LeBron locked that spot in as the greatest player,
He
I mean,
ain't
best
better.
player of the day of the modern era right now.
To me, that would never erase no way.
It was no, but when KD played for that team, he had fun.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
He,
Yeah,
had,
but that-
he had a lot of fun.
That wasn't no race though.
Sure he
He
won
a
now.
scorer.
He won now. He
don't play
defense.
defense.
Man, I don't care. He was having a lot of fun winning them championships, a lot.
How many you went with them?
2.
2.
But he won't win another one.
When Draymond hollered at him that we don't need you,
Told the truth. Told the
he
truth.
told the truth.
He did.
He
Like
told the truth.
at the time, like he talking crazy.
Yeah.
But obviously they didn't need him.
Did y'all see him talking?
Yeah, that dude
boy,
crazy.
Yeah.
That dude
man.
crazy.
Hey,
He
you've
is
been
a
seeing,
warrior.
you've been
Golden
seeing him
State
and
Warriors.
you've been seeing him and Ja go back and forth on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Man.
Listen, Ja did everything he could, but
That team was good without
number
Ja.
number
Let's don't
30.
ever forget
yeah.
that.
They good.
Hey, number 30 for the Golden State Warriors. I don't like him much because I respect him. I don't like how he hide behind the players and shoot, but when he do,
Bad man.
man, oh no,
No, it's crazy.
Steph.
Oh, Steph.
Man, you
said
didn't see
30.
Steph hide behind Draymond one time and shoot that three?
Supposed to.
He used to let him move his-
That boy can let it fly, man.
Man, that's frustrating.
That's the best
Yes.
shooter anybody has ever seen.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh yeah, you know what? Shoot better than that, man.
Now he has 4, got 2 MVPs, a Finals MVP. Does that put him in the top 5 all time?
No.
He's always
Because if that's the case, then you have to go against the argument is Tony Parker that guy then, because he got the same thing.
Huh?
Yeah, but Tony Parker wasn't.
Tony Parker played for.
So you
No, Tony Parker don't got no MVPs at
So-
all.
Yeah, he does. He got one.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
Tony
Him
Parker
and Steph
played.
got the same thing.
Tony Parker played on a
no,
very
Parker
good
got two
team.
MVPs.
Tony got 2.
No, Steph.
Steph got 2.
I wanted to say that they both have the same thing, finals with rings, 4 and 2.
No, Tony Parker is an all-time great.
But I'm just saying.
But he ain't
Parker
top 5.
Yeah, he ain't
underrated,
no
but he ain't
Curry.
top
He
5.
did the
He
same
ain't top
thing he
5.
did, though.
He ain't top 5 though. Come on, man.
Yeah. I mean,
He's one of the best players on his team.
Come
yeah,
on,
he one of the
man.
best players on his team.
Steph is the best player on the team.
Yeah.
Finals MVP.
Tony played.
You was the best
Hey,
player on that team.
nuh-uh.
You got a finals
No,
MVP.
No.
Yeah,
So,
so
man,
Iguodala got the
Nobody
best
taking,
MVP one of them years.
Iguodala
and-
did the first year, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he wasn't the best player on the team.
No, he's off the bench,
Nobody
right?
taking Tony Parker over.
Well, I'm just saying.
By no means.
Their stats say the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But.
but
yeah,
certain stats because
nobody's
points stats it doesn't say the same.
No,
Curry
no.
is a ways above.
You got to talk about. Tony Parker was a great player, but he played with Duncan.
Yeah.
He played with Manu. He played with get my other name, big time player on the team. Who's my other big time player on the team? I said Kawhi. He played Kawhi, a young Kawhi.
Yeah.
That team. I mean,
Man,
those teams can deal with this. Could deal with this Golden State team.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll deal with this Golden
Yeah,
State team.
Yeah. Pop would have figured it out.
Pop would have figured easily.
Figured it out.
Okay, so now so the coaching, does that put Curry up there with Pop and
No.
Jackson now?
Hey,
I can't do it.
How now though?
I can't even give it to Phil,
that's
man.
four.
Phil coached 2 greats.
I'm
Three
just
greats.
saying, but does
Four
that
greats.
but he's still up there because he got.
He got 10.
So do you put him up there in the category with them?
yes.
Oh, you got to because Forrest.
Got to.
But he ain't.
Because
But
he has
coaching.
9, 5 as a player and 4 as a coach.
Mm-hmm. But just as a coach though, do you put him up there with Pop
'Cause he-
and Jackson?
man, it's-
I do because there's a lot more go into X's and O's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dealing
but
with millionaires. You know,
but you
dealing
coach
with
the
guys
greatest,
with
man.
egos,
You coach 3 of the
Yeah,
greatest
that's
players
true.
at their position. The greatest player in basketball. Then you coach Kobe, one of the top 5 all time, and then you coach Shaq. In that day, Shaq could not be dealt with.
No, nobody could deal with Shaq.
Nobody, and that's just hard. You Kobe and Shaq on the same team together, man. It's
Yeah.
And just like Shaq said, if him and Kobe could have lined out their differences,
Oh yeah.
they would have
him
still
tell
been
how
in
many
it.
they would have won.
Yeah. They were
But
two.
I do think you got to put Curry up there with
You
them.
got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
Now just
Take
like
Steph off the team.
But who was Steph when he came to the league? Steph wasn't Steph.
Come on,
Yeah, he was.
But
When
take
he first came in?
no.
when Steph came from Davidson, whatever school,
Yeah,
what,
Davidson.
Yeah,
when he
they
came
retired his
from
number.
there, like that's why he went first round because he was doing some of the same stuff he doing now.
Pull Steph off the team. Do they win?
No,
No.
Nah.
Man, bro.
but you can say about a lot of teams though. You pull Kawhi off the team. The last team that he went was the Raptors.
They don't win.
They don't win.
It was Mark Jackson's team. If Mark Jackson was still coaching, we'll be talking about Mark instead of Skur.
Yeah, I would say okay. So Mark Jackson is Mark Jackson's team. Yeah, you can say it's like the first year, but it was teams that won a title since then, and Kerr got them back,
Yeah.
and they won.
You got to put him there.
It's no longer Mark
Man,
Jackson's team.
the thing I like about Kerr though, that when they draft, when they pick pieces up, they get pieces.
I mean, it's no longer because
they get
this
pieces,
dynamic
man.
of this team ain't the same
No.
as other teams.
How did Wiseman
The
get
whole
to
roster changed.
How did they get Wiseman? Where did they draft that to get Wiseman?
That's when they had that bad year. That was bad that year.
Who was hurt? Was it? Oh, that's the year that Steph was hurt.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wasn't good that year.
Yeah, that was a smart move.
But they still build around them 3 people, though.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
easy to
That's
do.
what I.
Yeah.
It's hard,
Easy
but
to do.
Man, I tell you what, them guys.
When you got them
guys
threes, it's
following
easy to
suit.
do.
They drafted some guys that
Yeah.
listen. And
Yeah.
they following suit.
I mean,
Yeah.
'cause
and they got great leaders
Dude.
and great people say they want
Resurrected
Draymond.
Wiggins.
Draymond a good leader.
If you,
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
Wiggins,
Yeah.
resurrected
and
Wiggins.
see, that's
Yes.
what I tell people.
Yeah.
If you don't have Draymond, is a very big piece to that.
Yeah.
So I don't
Oh,
care
yeah.
what nobody
Yeah.
say. man.
Yeah.
Just
Cause he
the
ain't gonna let
energy
you
that he
be a
brings.
knucklehead.
People
Yeah.
always say, "Well,
But-
if Steph's there, they wouldn't
But
make
you
it."
wouldn't
I
think
don't know
it.
if they
You
make
wouldn't
without
think so.
Draymond being
But
there.
that man,
Yeah.
that man got
Probably
so much respect for LeBron. He was talking about in his interview the other day. He said like LeBron's probably the smartest player to ever play basketball.
Yeah.
Because what they just, I mean, if you look at, well, I know you don't like that, but these are NBA players saying that, man. He said this man.
I can't remember who I said. heard
Yeah,
somebody
that's
say
what he
that.
said.
His
That,
IQ
but
was off the
so
chart.
did somebody else said in another interview. Amon Shumpert said it. Mom said,
That's
man,
what I
LeBron.
said,
He said, man, LeBron be talking on the court like
Be
he
here,
telling
you
you
gonna
what
be
to
open.
do.
Yeah, go here,
He
be
tell you
open.
what they're gonna do. Like, you gonna be open, and you like, what? And they do it, and it just happens. It's basketball accusers. Yeah, I know. Walt, you don't like that, Tom Brady.
No, he hates LeBron.
No, I don't.
He
Hate
hates
the
You
dude.
do
I'm
hate
just not a
LeBron.
LeBron
He hates LeBron.
Hey, everybody thinks if you're not a fan of him, you hate him.
No, you made it very obvious how much you hate him.
No, I don't.
Right.
When it comes to facts, I just speak facts.
No,
About
because
it.
What is your fact?
Check this
Just
out.
anything we're talking
Hey,
about at the time,
cool. We
don't
know how his
start
facts be. He spoke facts. Okay, so we were talking about football, and we talking about something quarterbacks, ranking the quarterbacks next year. And this guy here says that KJ Jefferson is equal to Bryce Young.
That ain't what I said.
So we go look at the stats.
Did I say that, man?
Walt,
I did not say that, Corey. You know I didn't say that.
it wasn't a question that you asked. It was a statement that you made.
There was put in reference that he was equal to Bryce Young. Am I right, Corey?
Yes. Well,
And so we look at
okay.
the stats. And the stats says otherwise. And Walt was kind of like
You
shame-faced.
remember that game, Twister?
Yeah.
Put your hand on the box.
Hey, Twisty, word.
They need to put him on the front cover.
Hey, we've been saying that we do it often, but we ain't twisting no words.
Yeah, no, we ain't switching no words, Walt. You
Twister.
thought you was on to something. You thought that KJ Jefferson was equal to Bryce Young. You're like, look him up. Well, I did.
I just said, what was the line? That's all I want to know.
And
He got the handy
And the
dandy
stats
notebook.
was like, wasn't even close.
Yeah, he threw. He had like what's his name had like 1,100 yards last year in reception and receiving yards.
That was half his stats.
That was half his stats.
That was half his stats. One receiver was half his stats. Dude only threw for 2,200 yards. I could have threw for 1,000. That ain't no quarterback.
You couldn't have thrown for 400.
Dude,
I'm
I
just
could throw
saying,
for
Walt,
1,000.
it's good. Them niggas,
okay,
I don't know.
Hey, I'm just saying,
Like I
Walt.
said,
So
my
we got to
quarterback
fact check
wasn't
Walt
nobody.
when Walt say something.
Mine was good.
Cause Walt will say
He's
something.
down on Hall fan.
No, he's not.
No,
he's
he's
a fair
not.
weather.
No, he probably.
He's a fair weather. He proved it.
You
So,
won't never see me wear another team hat.
so maybe not.
They were mad because I wasn't hyped up about the girls softball. I don't watch girls softball.
Oh, okay.
But
I
you
mean,
need
I
a
hope
fan
they
then.
win. I hope they win.
Again, Miami has they hot dive. I'm rooting.
That's fine.
Anything
To the
that
hot
they-
dive.
Yeah,
I do too, D. That's how I feel about it.
I'm rooting.
I do for Texas. I watch
You was
all-
just torn apart between Notre Dame and Texas.
No, I wasn't torn apart between. I said
You were torn apart. You were torn between.
Well,
Thank you.
I'm
you-
42 years old.
Come on, man.
I was watching
You torn. You
Notre
torn.
Dame in '88. I was watching
you
Notre
torn.
Dame when Rocket Ishmael ran it back and it got called back against Colorado.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
You torn between the two.
I'm not
just saying.
torn. I know what I know about me.
Yeah, and you like Notre Dame. That's what we know now.
Like you literally got.
Let me
like,
tell you something.
Look at that screen right now. You got a
I'm
Notre
finna
Dame
shoot
hat
you-
with a
I'm finna
Texas
shoot you
dog.
something. They played back in the it was maybe late '90s. They played each other. They played each other at the Cotton Bowl, I believe.
So how do you feel about that?
Like
Was you
watching
like,
kids fight.
was you
Yeah.
devastated? Like you didn't know the truth?
It's like watching his kids fight.
I-
Yes, he was.
I
hurt.
was going for Notre Dame at that time.
Who, hey, don't even say
Come on,
nothing
man.
else.
Come on.
You said it here. You said it up here.
I said it at first.
You said it up here. So how is he a diehard Texas fan?
When my boy Joe Hubbard start playing,
How is he a
I locked
diehard
into
Texas fan?
When my boy Joe Hubbard started playing from hooks, I locked into Texas.
Dude.
I'm for real.
So are you an Oklahoma fan at some time?
No,
Oh.
I'm Billy Sims. I don't know. I've never rooted for you.
Again,
When my
you're
boy
not-
Joe,
you're not a die-
when my
you
boy
just told it
Joe,
all. You root against them. You're not a diehard.
man, at that time I was what I was.
So you're not a diehard. That's not a diehard
Ever
fan.
since Joe, my boy Joe went there, I became a diehard Texas fan.
You're not a diehard, dog. You rooted against them. At one point in your life,
I
you
sure
rooted against
did.
them.
I really did.
You can't. I can never sit here and say and tell the truth and say, yeah, I root against Miami.
Listen.
That'd be a lie, because I would never do that. Regardless of what the situation was, nothing will ever make me root against Miami. Nothing. When I say nothing, I mean absolutely nothing.
Well, I can tell you now, there was a time in my life that when they played, Notre Dame won that game too.
So you happy?
I was happy.
Yeah. hey, I can't
That's
talk.
fair.
I can't talk to Texas about him no more. That's it.
Hey, but it is what it is.
That's
Don't mean
still
the
the deal
same.
right there.
Don't
And
mean
I don't look at him the same anymore.
You can't. Then don't look.
He said, then don't look.
Close eyes.
Hey, so Donovan, let's get Corey a Mile High salute from Rips. This is sponsored by Rips. Sponsored by Rips. Hey.
So we gotta get you an Irish thing then.
Man, I rock with Bevo now, man. But I saw this hat when I was in Houston,
you don't rock
and I bought
Bevo.
it.
You rock the
I
Irish.
saw this hat when I was in Houston. I had a style. What? I had a Penn State starter jacket. I had a Notre Dame starter jacket. What you talking about?
Hey, you rep them. It's all good though. It's all good. Hey, you choose. You like who you like.
Hook 'em.
And what the Irish do? Go green? What they call themselves? Go
What
Irish?
do they say?
I don't know.
Touchdown Jesus, I
hate
guess.
that. I mean, I hate that team.
Notre Dame.
Yes.
You watched the movie Rudy?
I hate that team. Like, seriously, I hate them.
Why you hate everybody though?
Everybody.
Convicts versus Catholics.
Yeah.
You hate everybody.
I pretty much do. But I hate more teams than others. I hate Notre Dame more than I hate. Yep.
I was the 30 for 30.
Yeah.
That was a very good one. Hey, that was a day, but that Miami team was them dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, Miami got some all-time great teams.
I was looking at this thing that they put on Miami, the 2001 team.
Mm-hmm.
They said that team was so good that Taylor only played special teams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got to think about who was done it. Who was it?
Shoot.
Clayton Portis was a backup, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
To McGahee? No, to Frank Gore.
Yeah, that was until he got hurt.
Yeah, all three
Yeah.
was on their
You
own.
think
Yeah.
about it. Them first round backs.
Them guys were good, man.
I ain't like. So when did Gore leave?
84. That's
Yeah.
old, right?
No,
boxing
Foster.
now, ain't
No.
Yeah.
Foster, I wasn't rooting for him. I went on him then.
Yeah, he was.
Miami.
Yeah, he was.
Man, tell you what he did, what he did.
Yeah. You was rooting for.
No,
Yeah, you was. There's an underline in you that's always gonna root for the Irish.
No,
You just
yeah,
said that.
it was a 88 and a 90. What 90? I was rooting for them when they beat Florida State. When those boys were having quarterback.
Rick Meyer?
Nuh-uh. I was no. Was Rick the quarterback then? Yeah, but Florida State had a basketball player playing quarterback. They won
Oh, Charlie Wood.
Y'all know.
Charlie Ward.
Y'all know who his team is?
Who? It's Seminole.
Yeah.
Hey, he prime. Hey, prime time. He prime time, baby.
Now let me ask you a question. I never asked you this. What made you root for that team?
Charlie Ward.
Charlie Ward. Hey, I remember that game. Hey, we lost the next week after beating them. I didn't think we were gonna win that game, and mess around and lost the next week too.
I'm going to that game this year.
First that game?
Yeah. It's in Miami. I'm
They
going.
ain't going to nothing, man. You better watch Miami.
Nah, yeah, I'm going to watch Miami, but I'm gonna watch them dog them boys
Hey,
though.
we'll probably get dogged.
I wish we were playing Arkansas because we were gonna dog them boys.
That's funny.
Well,
Hey, let me ask you something. This is like I'm gonna ask you a question because this guy here. So he always wanna like rag about our team, right? When the last time y'all got this? When the last time y'all got this? So at one point, we sat on the throne. Texas did, we did. Arkansas was always looking up at people on the
Florida
throne.
State sat on the throne.
So how can he ever say anything about y'all title was back then? Yeah, but we sat there. We was on top of the world at one point.
Let me ask you a question.
They ain't never
It's
been.
hard to stay on top. That's
Yeah, but they
for
ain't
sure,
never
man.
been. So he don't know what it feels like.
So, listen. Why are you living in the past?
I mean, but can you erase that though? You can't. You erase the prestige of the school.
What-
Can't erase history. It's in the history
People
book.
tell Cowboy fans, including him,
Yeah.
tell them stop living in the past.
Yeah.
It's still history, and they still
It's in the record
and they
books.
still call the Cowboys America's team. So
Okay, so
They need to stop living in the past.
so why you living in past with Brady rings then? Brady, that's his rings is in the past. So what are we
you
talking
live in the
about?
past with the Eagles.
Man, he was just there last year.
Walter Eagles fan too, man.
Yeah.
Eagles
You an
fan
Eagles
too.
fan?
Yeah.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Eagles fan.
Now, okay, maybe another question. Since
I'm Jacksonville Jaguar this year since Buster.
Of course.
Yeah.
now
Right,
do you consider when you talk about Arkansas sports, do you consider track and field first or football?
I think about football for.
Well, for Arkansas?
Yeah, but track and field, they
But how do you consider
Or
Arkansas?
baseball.
Yeah,
But why would you bring up
Well,
Arkansas in
well,
the football
track and-
conversation and they're not even relevant?
yeah.
Man,
Or baseball.
I mean, but why would you bring up Arkansas in football? They're not even relevant in football. Okay, let me ask you something.
Or
This.
basketball.
boy, I can't wait.
Can you
to
talk
September.
about college football and not mention Arkansas?
How you doing, Bert? My bad.
Oh, you got it too. I thought that was your phone.
Guess what? I need to go off.
So can you talk about college football
Well,
and not mention Arkansas Razorbacks?
can I? Yeah. Can you?
Can I mean?
But I can't.
The oral of college talk about college football. You can talk about college football and not
We're gonna
mention
talk about the-
Arkansas. Can you talk about college football and not mention Miami?
Right now,
No,
yes.
okay.
Right now?
No. Can you?
Hey,
No.
Y'all
No.
talking about the
No.
overall history of?
Can you talk college football and not talk about
Let me ask you
Miami?
a question. If you're on
No, he ain't answered mine yet.
if you on the stage talking
He ain't
football
answered mine
right
yet.
now, is Miami gonna come in the breath of anybody's
Probably
mouth?
not. Probably
No, it's not.
Probably not.
Arkansas not either though.
not-
But I
That's
said
fine.
as
Neither
a
is
whole,
Miami.
if you talk about college football, you cannot not talk about
I
Miami.
agree.
But you cannot. We cannot discuss Arkansas and be perfectly fine.
The only thing you can
We don't
talk
have- we don't
about
have to
football
talk
in
about
Arkansas is Darren McFadden.
That's fine.
Like
No, in Atwater. You can talk about some.
no, you can
It's
forget
a-
You talk
Atwater.
about some, huh?
You can forget Atwater.
Don't.
What?
You can.
What?
You can forget Atwater.
Don't-
There's
don't-
1,000
don't
more
try
safeties better than Atwater.
Yeah, you talking about Arkansas hadn't had a lot of 1,000 most been in Atwater.
Arkansas ain't had a lot in this period.
Man, Ken Hamlin was good.
Who?
Whoa,
Hamlin was good.
Who?
Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Who?
That was Dallas starting
Who?
safety for years.
Who? Ask a kid who he is.
Hey, wait a minute.
Who you talking about?
He was Dallas Star safety at what time?
Okay, cool.
When they were like, oh, and whatever.
When I was getting mad at him and gave up on him. That's what he was. When I stopped rooting for him.
Well, it's a delusional Arkansas
Well,
fan.
heck, that ain't hard if you got a Notre Dame hat doing this with a Texas song.
Well,
though.
I'm gonna tell you
No,
the
I
type of
didn't-
fan
I
Arkansas. So he went to Texas with his nephew.
And he finna lie to you.
No, I'm not. This is a true story. He FaceTimed me.
Hey, this dude is lying.
So he didn't. Victor FaceTimed me. Victor FaceTimed me.
That's the truth.
He put the
It's
camera on
not.
him.
Yeah.
It's
He's an
not.
Arkansas fan.
Uh-huh.
Arkansas don't post like Texas. He had a Texas shirt on.
You gotta do what you gotta do for your nephew, though. Man.
Hey, I wouldn't give a damn. I would not put anything
I
on.
love that dude and do anything for him. But if you think I was gonna put on a damn
Well, you
Texas
did.
shirt, you crazy.
Well, you did. And he threw the horns up.
Never.
Corey threw the horns up in here, D not?
They pay for my kids.
Well, you threw the horns
school,
up
I
in
put it
here
up.
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I went.
You just did
Just
it.
like that.
No matter what, your hand started up.
Wow, when I throw the horns down,
So,
I start like
so
this.
I'm gonna tell you the real story. So Donnie called me. We was probably the game just started.
Now you gotta make up the story in your
Oklahoma
head.
State was about already on their head. Game just started. And I talking to Donnie, he said, "Man, how's it going down there?" I said, "Man, I'm already walking back to my car.
That's not how it
We
went.
getting the hell up out
That's not
here."
how it went.
I said, "This is the
Yeah, that's not how
this
it
is
went.
the sickest place I've ever
That's
been
not
in
how
my
it
life."
went.
And you a lie because you just up here
That's
lying
partial
now.
of the story.
You know.
Guess what?
Partial. You
Okay.
said you was walking back to
We
your
was at-
car
we was
because it
at
was
that game for
cold
about
to get a
5
jacket.
minutes.
He was getting a jacket because it was cold.
That ain't true, Walt.
No, that's what happened.
Ain't nothing for you know what. Tell them wrong.
Hey, that's what happened. He was going to get a
I
jacket.
gotta ask you a question. I know you tell the story real quick.
No, I'm done.
Yeah, I gotta ask you a question. So, change subject. I saw the other day where the number 2 running back in the country committed to Louisville. What do you think his NIL deal is?
It's a lot of money. A lot of money.
I mean, he committed to Louisville. He could. I mean, he had 43 offers.
But this the thing though. Before he did
I
it,
saw that on the bottom.
he put on Twitter, "I'm not going on any official visit unless it's Louisville."
Where's he from?
That happened.
Campo, Texas.
Leaving
You
Texas.
see what it
to go to
is though?
Louisville?
Why he brought that up?
No,
No, this is why he brought it up, Walt. Because he wants a Texas commit,
man, why I brought it
I
up?
wasn't.
and he decommitted.
Well, no.
See, anything with so you gotta watch.
because
How
the short choice won't Cedric Bass out of Florida. Number 1.
check. No, don't.
that's what they gonna get.
See, now he want to shit on the kid. No,
No, I'm not. No,
Like
I
he
didn't.
did, like he did the QB
No.
when he
Yes.
went to
But
Ohio
no,
State.
that kid could have went to Bama.
Corey.
That kid could have went to A&M.
Corey is mad because the
A&M
kid chose
deals
somebody
been
other
better
than
than
him.
anybody.
You just
That kid
mad
could've-
because the
that
kid
kid
chose somebody
chose-
other than
but
y'all. He decommitted when y'all went to
I'm
Louisville.
not. No, I'm not. I'm happy for the kid.
He left
I
y'all.
just
Corey, he
said-
left y'all for them.
Man, hey.
For them.
And it's a new day. We done had a lot of folks leave us for somebody else.
Yeah, but for lesser though, they lesser than y'all, and he left y'all. So that tell you all
must
about
not
y'all
be lesser.
program. So y'all thought y'all program was gonna ride, but y'all losing
Hey,
players
man.
like that to somebody lesser than y'all. Don't
Listen.
talk about like that to me again.
He done got sick. Listen, but what do you think his NIL deal is? Because it must be a good one to go to lose.
Nah, but they got another player though.
They got a couple of players.
Yeah, they got another player that's like
they've been
highly like in the top 5 receiver or something like that.
Yeah, they've been getting several.
They got him. So now everybody like what they doing? Well, it's legal now though.
Yeah. Legal.
It ain't legal. Pay for play is not legal.
That's legal.
Name, image, and likeness is legal. Pay for play is not legal.
He was all for it. We got that pancake deal.
That's a name. That's a name, image, and likeness deal.
No.
Right.
No.
They gotta show up to get it. They gotta do things to get their money.
Okay, so that guy do too.
What? Come to Louisville?
And you what did you say? You gotta show up.
You gotta do presentations. You gotta sign orders. You gotta show up and stuff.
Yeah, it's legal.
Pay for play is not legal.
Hey, it's okay.
Whatever y'all want to say.
He chose somebody else.
Then
Texas.
Pay for play. Hey,
the only thing ain't legal is recruiting a kid that's at a school already and talking to him before he touches that portal.
Texas do that.
Hey, well, Foster, you gotta understand,
Hey,
Foster.
NCAA, and y'all here first. Go investigate Texas.
Investigators. The kid that got the Lambo deal, they consider him a top player in the country.
Oh, that's one that supposed to be a Heisman hopeful, but showed like he wasn't no Heisman nothing.
He got a Lambo deal.
Hey, he ain't the only one. Other kids got stuff like that.
What name of kid got Lambo deal?
The quarterback in the Caleb Williams dude.
The running back.
He got a lot of cash.
The running back from Texas.
No, he got a deal where he can swap out cars every 45 days.
I saw that. You're right. Every 45 days.
That's
like, no,
hey, it's real dumb, Nick.
Cars, like that's Bentleys.
Nick, it's real dumb. They creating Batman.
He got the custom-made Bugatti or something.
University of Alaska gonna start getting kids. Who
got a custom-made Bugatti?
The Irwin kid.
Yours?
Yeah.
He got a Aston Martin.
Aston
Boy,
Martin.
Got no Bugatti?
Whatever. It's custom.
He ain't played yet. He better ever get him a Bugatti.
Hey, Arkansas getting out Hondas.
Like I said, I always say.
Hey, you get you a custom. Hey, you get you a custom Honda made in Arkansas.
Hey, we ain't paying to play. You gonna come or don't?
Hey, a Bugatti?
And that's why y'all gonna always be a second-tier SEC team.
Man, ain't no.
Well, this is a game now. You gotta do it.
Hopefully he do it.
Or you can be watching.
Well, they got something though.
Everybody else on the ride.
Hey, they got it though. Arkansas started something called the NIL.
It's a game.
Communication, somewhere where the fans can talk to the players.
And right now, like if you ain't got a school, they got money backing. It hurts.
Yeah. No, Gameday posted something yesterday that Arkansas was doing.
Yeah, the NIL deal, something like that.
Yeah,
they giving out some Hondas custom. Some Honda Accords.
Walmart. No limit gift card.
Now they giving out some boxes of Tyson chicken.
That worked for me. I'll be all right with that. Chicken and Walmart bottomless gift card.
Before we
go to work. Free chicken and
Walmart card. I'm gonna make my approach to LIV. I'm an up and coming golfer. Can y'all sign me?
I'm cool. If they would have watched me do golf swing when I went with Frank, they probably would want me on the deal. I was driving that ball about 500.
That's the deal in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
They got like 8 of the top 50 golfers.
8?
Then left the PGA. I don't know if it's true, but they said they gave like Phil Mickelson $200 million.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't $200 million. How much was it?
Like David didn't say, but it wasn't that much. They said it, but I can't remember. It wasn't $200 million. I actually looked up this morning.
They got grass courses over there or sand courses over
that money over there, they got whatever they want. All that money over there, they got whatever they want.
That's what they say.
Hey, with that being said, we don't go ahead and close this show, but hey, for the last time, if you got a son or daughter that participates in baseball, softball, and y'all want them to get better, it's only one place to go. Called Reps.
I appreciate y'all, man.
One place to go.
Shoot the address,
Nick. If you go anywhere other than Reps, you're getting ripped off.
Nick, shoot the address real quick so they'll know.
714 South 71.
714 South 71.
If you go anywhere else, you're wasting your time.
I ain't saying money.
They're getting you bad. They're making your kids have bad habits. And bad habits are hard to fix.
That is true.
If you do got some bad habit kids, take them to Reps. Hey, you do that's right. Hey, take them to Reps. Hey, Reps gonna get them right. Reps gonna work on Walt now. But do you think you can fix that though?
Oh yeah, we fix them up.
Okay, but hey, Reps like Jesus, they can fix anything.
And before we slide out of here,
put him on the tie though. You gotta put him on the tie.
Reps like Jesus. Take your problem to Reps, and he gonna fix it.
All right, so cool. But before we leave, though, all right,
let's not forget 6 months for the day.
6
You
months
ain't
from
getting out of
today.
that.
All right.
It's going down.
Corey's gonna spank Wall in a 40.
Hey.
No, we're doing more than that.
Okay, well, hey, whatever
That's
y'all want
what
to
we
do.
doing.
No, we're doing that. We're doing more than that.
Continue to tomorrow. We talk about what
Yeah,
we're
we'll talk about
doing.
tomorrow. Hey, that's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. Then the Walt and Corey competition.
The Senior Olympics.
Hey, with that being said, this is the best sports morning show on this side of heaven because the rep said so.
That's right.